Well, we're on our way back. Stopped to have lunch with Jason and talk about the horses, talk about the babies, and what we're doing with the other horses coming up. And we're watching the London Sale now. I asked Danny O'Brien. Many of you know Danny. Goes with all the babies and has helped us forever. You don't want to be in the shot.
Why do you have it like that?
I don't know. I asked him to look at a bunch of babies. Not a bunch, maybe 29 or 30. We had whittled that down to about half. The first horse we bid on, I think, was a pacer. What was his name? You asked about him earlier. Dancing Lou. It was a Dancing Lou that we did not get. We bid on a Resolve, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And the first one that I really liked was number 56, Century Legion. This was a Trixton colt. Now, we've had, I guess, mixed results with Trixtons. I don't have a problem with Trixton. We had Spirit of Dio and Blue Bayou Dio were both Trixtons and both did very good for us. Both two very different sizes. Spirit of Dio was a giant and Blue Bayou Dio was a midget. So we've had mixed results. We had other horses that were good or bad. I'm not going to knock Trixton. I don't have a problem with Trixton. This was a gorgeous colt with a great video. Danny said he's big boy, but moves nice in the video, looks good. And Danny looks at different things with babies too. He said, he's got a nice shoulder, a nice eye. Between Danny and I, and even Amy liked the horse a little bit. And she's not a Trixton fan. Not a Trixton fan. It's all right, just because she had taken... why don't you like Trixton? Who did you take care of that was a little rude? Okay. It's kind of a mean reason to not like Trixton. Yes. So, Century Legion is a, let's get a perfect look at this. That's a May 27th colt. That's a big boy. May 27th colt by Trixton. Now the family's interesting. All four have raced out of the mare. The Andover Hall is the last one. I don't understand that one's. Maybe that might have been the first one. Century Gladiator. No, 2-year-old timed in 2-1. So he's raced. The Donato Hanover Century Empress. 48,000 made, a mark of 55-4. Pixie's Lady, 61,000 made, mark of 55-4. And Century Invader, who is a pretty nice horse, a resolved horse. I'm surprised he only shows 97,000 being made. He made good money in the stakes. I just thought along the way, I don't really know. I thought he was a better horse than that, 97,000. And of course, if you look down the second dam, for those of you maybe looking the horse up right now, you see Tall Cotton, Chip.com. We've bought horses out of this line for the last 3, 4, 5 years. Can't remember the horse we had out of this line. We had a good horse in this line not that long ago. Anyway, Century Legion is the first horse. We do have our eye on a number of others. One I think we can get. But Century Legion was the very first horse that we purchased in the London Sale. This is day one. They're about halfway through maybe now. And we have our first horse. Probably just looking to pick up one more. Which should get our fix for Ontario for the year. What's wrong?
Well, you bought 3 trotting colts and
1 trotting filly.
So we need
a pacer.
And we need fillies.
There are 2 pacers coming up. So Amy says we might not be done, but we have. She's right. I would like to have 1 pacing filly, 1 pacing colt, and then whatever trotting fillies and colts we end up with. That's fine. We already have 2 muscle mass colts. Now we have a Trixton colt. We have the Resolve filly. I like the way we're assembling our no, it's not. I like the way we're assembling our crew. She hates the car wash. I like the way that we're assembling our crew for 2024. Off to a great start in the London Sale. Again, as I said, we're always after that hard to find value. It seems like it's a little easier to find in Ontario this year. You know, I did have a couple of breeders that were saying they thought for themselves across the board in Lexington, they felt that their sale was down. And I had talked to a couple of breeders in Ontario that said they had less foot traffic on their site, in their barn, looking at their horses. So maybe there is a little lull in the sales this year. The top end was still very top in Lexington, but maybe there is a little bit of lull otherwise. So maybe London's a little soft this year. I don't know. I thought that this horse was... Actually, I had him priced at 27, so it's not like we stole him. I'm not going to come on here and say we stole him, but I thought we got him for just a tick less than what I thought he was worth. We'll see how we do for the rest of day number 1 in London. So I'll let Wendy know. I thought I'd let you know first. We have purchased Century Legion, a Trixton colt 4 for 4 as the front mare, the mare and the family, and then lots and lots of pedigree underneath. I think a good purchase. I like this guy. Anyway, Century Legions RSE will be joining the stable today. Take care.